What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Squid Game video. There will be spoilers for this series that has taken the world by storm, so please do be warned before you continue watching. Yes, this show has taken the internet by its grip, its squiddy little grip. It's no surprise as it is a superbly written show, full of mystery that combines movies like The Cube, Escape Room, and even ideas from the show Alice in Borderland, which had a very similar-ish sort of vibe. Unlike these shows and movies, we get to see both sides of the contestants and the guards' lives equally, even the mysterious frontman. Each character has so much personality and really interesting dynamics, and Ali might have been my favourite character, and let me know who is your favourite down in the comments. However, there is one person who is the most intriguing, and that is number one. He is the old guy who is pretty much perceived as the weakest link in games of skill, strength and memory. The half-senile old-timer is clearly not someone you would want to align with. However, as we know by series end, there is more than meets to the eye with this dude. On the surface, he's simply a mentor for our boy Jihan. Some have said that they could be father and son, which I think that's a really interesting idea, but having watched the whole season, I'm not so sure. However, as we found out at the end, he was the one who created the game. He had so much money and, well, little entertained him. It just shows that if you have so much money, it will corrupt you in the end. So he created Squid Game for amusement. It's quite the twist, as he was one of the most likeable characters in the show, but was the architect of the pain of countless people. But there were many clues as to the fact he was behind this all along. So we know that the games have been starting for years, except when John Ho found the archives, the game in 2020 started players at number 2. The two players being number 1, and, well, the final number is quite poetic, the two sort of main characters, and I really did like that. But the number 1 simply indicates that he was the origin and he wanted to experience his creation as he was dying. There's no file on this character whatsoever, like the rest of the characters in this game. Now, number 1 also knew every single game. From the honeycomb to the tug of war, he knew exactly how to win. He chose the shape that he had because he knew it'd be easier than the umbrella. Now, we could have got the clues from the walls, but, well, that's another thing for another video. He knew everything because, well, he created the game. However, it's evident that, well, he did actually create these games, as during the marble round, it was, or at least the whole setup was made to look like his former home and deliberately played up dementia so that he did not die in the middle of the game and his death happened off screen. He knew exactly what he needed to do. Now, another clue is that when they played Red Light, Green Light, yes, the game that is lighting up TikTok right now, he was not targeted. Every other person in the game had a target thing around them, except he did not, indicating that he was incredibly special as opposed to the others in the game. Like I said, he knew the easiest shape to take in the honeycomb task, and one of the most important things here is that during the fighting in the dorms in the show, well, everyone is going at it or hiding, except he walks around and says he's scared. What happens is, well, the whole thing ends and the staff are sent in to quell the violence. So, very interesting there. Now, he also knew the tug of war technique. He knew exactly what to do here because, well, if he had lost, he would have died. So he told them exactly what to do. He was really playing with fire here. But as we saw in the game when they have to walk over the glass bridge thing, well, the people can actually, change the game if he's about to lose. And the big thing as well, like I said earlier, was that his neighborhood was created in Squid Game. He walked around knowing it and everything. and he was acting senile, but he knew all along what he was doing. He wanted to walk around and live in his old neighborhood just one last time before he died, because the tumor that he had was actually real. And as well as this, his name Ilnam actually translates to first man. So yes, he was the first man of the game because, he created it. So that's a very, very cool thing there, and the twists were signposted throughout the whole of the show. I think that Squid Game is one of the most incredible shows to come out in a long time. It really is a stunning piece of work. And if you haven't seen Alice in the Borderlands, go and check that out. It's also on Netflix as well. It is I'd say Squid Game is a bit better. I think it is a more complete piece of work, but you're going to get your same fix out of that as well. There's so much more to talk about, so let me know if you want me to talk about other parts of the show as well. I am back after being bedridden for a week, and I will be back soon with a video on James Bond's No Time to Die. I'll see you soon, and goodbye.